Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Annydee, and you're in for another beautiful moment. If you're coming here for the very first time, just go ahead and like, subscribe, share, and also comment. You'll be helping us increase the family and making us just one big one. If you're a returning viewer, we sincerely want to say thank you for supporting the brand. Thank you for being part of this journey. God bless you. Real good. Yes, there's a change of environment, right? Wow. Isn't this amazing? We just decided to change the location. Yeah, this is Port Harcourt Museum. Yes, we're in Port Harcourt. Yeah, and this is Port Harcourt Museum. This is quite historical, and this is a great memory we need to have in the course of our journey. Yeah. So if you need to come here, visit, I'm already doing I'm already influencing for them. You know, if you really need to come around, it's somewhere around here, you could just contact me. I'm a call away, I will get you right here. Yes. So today's topic is quite interesting. Like I said, we're exciting people here. We have fun here. We are happy people here. So we find every way to ensure you are excited coming here on this page. Yeah, so I want to talk about something super interesting, and is about handling conflict. Some way, one way or another, we would have found ourselves in different circles where we needed to make a decision, where we needed to handle a project, where we needed to work with people. I can't work with myself. You can't also work with yourself. So somehow we need to find ourselves in the midst of people where we have to get to a compromise and get it going, or somehow come together to achieve a goal. And in the process of doing that, I get to bring in my thoughts, I get to bring in my contribution, and you also get to bring in your thoughts to the table. And well, just before we get to that point of agreement, there's just this friction, there's just this fighting, there's just this disagreement that comes with it, But one thing you got to know is that everyone is fighting for just one goal: to ensure that task is carried out, that task is a success, or is successful at the end of the day. So sometimes you need to take it out of your side or out of your perspective, and also try to understand where the next person is also coming from, so that you don't make it about you. Because if it's a group thing or a collective thing, you have to understand that everyone's contribution would matter. My contribution would matter as much as your contribution would matter. So take it away from your table, and also get to bring people in, so that you understand that we're all working together. And yes, no matter how much of a percentage it is, even if it's 1%, even if it's 2, even if it's 3, at the end of the day, we are coming together and we are working. And one thing you also have to understand is that we are from different backgrounds, we are from different foundations, different walks of life, different belief systems, different religious systems. So we need to get to a point where we will disagree, because at some point my belief system would definitely disagree with what you believe in, and it will cause disagreement. But at that point, you have to understand that we need to really make this work. Yeah. So in trying to do that, get to view another person's opinion, or view another person's decision making as much as yourself. Human beings, we are selfish people, So whatever concerns us, or whatever concerns me as an individual, I take it much more personal than I would take the next person's decision, or the next person's suggestion. So you have to know that it's not about you, it's about the group, it's about everyone. Is about everyone becoming relevant in that decision-making process. I just want to know that my decision was also part of the contribution to what led to the success of the task. Yes, I really want to feel so. I want to feel like Annydee is a huge blessing, just the way you want to feel that you are a huge blessing. So there's just this contest, trying to carry out a task, and it happens to each and every one of us, either at your workplace, either in church, either in school, either whatever task you're expected to carry out. Yeah, it happens a whole lot. So the first thing you're going to do is to ensure you take responsibility, to know that you might be the problem. Yes. Most of the time when conflict happens, or when disagreement happens, you get to think that it's the next person who is the problem, which is very normal, because in my own right, I feel like I am right, I am correct. But sometimes you have to move it away from you and ask yourself the question, is this truly about me? Am I the problem? So if you begin to look at where you are the problem, or where possibly you were the problem, it makes it easy for you to embrace some of those flaws that you, or some of the disagreements you probably would have caused or would have contributed to that friction, so that you can make amends. Because if you see it from that point of view, you'll get to understand where the next person is coming from. That's one. Then secondly, you also have to understand that the next person wants to know that you understand my why, the reason I probably did what I did. You need to understand people's why. Let me tell you, at the end of the day, I mean, people go to work, people go out daily, and they would have faced a lot of challenges out there. So coming back, they just want to know that, I mean, I'm in a good space. For instance, if you're a married person, or you have kids, yeah, coming back to the house, you just know you're coming home to peace, you're coming home to love, you're coming home to relaxation, not knowing that, I mean, without your people knowing what you probably would have faced out there. And if somebody comes to you with a certain conversation or a certain tone, it's only normal for you to flare up. It's only normal for you to want to defend yourself or put up a form of defense. So sometimes you just have to understand the why, the reason people do exactly what they do, because it might not really be convenient for them. They might just be coming from a space where they would have had a conversation that was not too clear. It would have been probably having an altercation with somebody at work. It might even be their bosses, bossing them up and putting so much on them. It's a whole lot, so people do not just act from nothing. They actually act from something. So you probably have to find out why, or what is that something exactly that they are acting from or out of. Yeah. Another thing is, be kind to people. Yeah, be kind to people. You probably do not know what people are going through out there. Just be kind to them. Just one word: you are good, you are fine. Can you take it easy? Can we work together? Instead of being defensive, why don't you go extra close to them to understand why probably they give a reaction or they give such a response. So you have to be very kind to people. Then also try to build bridges. You might want to know some things about them. You might want to just ask a few questions like, where are you from? You might want to ask questions like, what do you like to eat? You might need to ask questions like, I mean, what kind of clothes do you wear? Or what kind of shoes do you wear? Just ask them questions. I mean, just to ease the tension and to ensure that everything gets going. So you find yourself building bridges just to ensure that everyone comes together so we can achieve. Because trust me, I mean, somebody just needs to take the fall. Someone just needs to take the fall, and that person might just be you. And there is absolutely nothing wrong in you taking the fall to ensure a task is successful or it gets going. There's nothing wrong with it. As a matter of fact, it's actually a plus to you, because when the reviews are being done, your name is going to be mentioned as one of the person who held it. You're able to put it together. So it's a plus to you, because the next time that a task will be carried out, you would be recommended for such a task because of the strength you were able to exude in that period of time. Yeah, so handling conflict can actually be very, very difficult. It really can be difficult, I can understand, but then I'll just take it away from you and see it the other way. And yes, this thing is actually going to be very, very easy to handle. Yes, it's not easy, like I said, but then just understand that you are working with people, and it is quite difficult to satisfy humans. It's quite difficult for you to be on the same page with everyone. Yeah, but then you gotta keep it going. Yes, that's what it's about. Thank you all so much. I know this topic is quite long, but I know it has benefited you. If it has benefited you, just go in the comment section and tell me, Annydee, I really love this topic so much and I really have a contribution. If you have a contribution, please go ahead and just drop it in the comment section. Would love to hear from you. Would love to hear your reviews. Would love to know what you think about this very topic. And if you know you have handled conflict in different, like you have handled it and it was successful, just go ahead and tell us, Annydee, I did this and I got the desired result. Go ahead and tell us. And you can also go there and write, I am a conflict resolver. Just go there. I am a conflict resolver. Yes, there's some time ago we actually said we wanted a name for this beautiful family, and I got various suggestions. Yes, but there was one that actually struck me. And I'm like, oh my god, I love it so much, yeah. And that name is Global Nation. I was super excited because I mean, Global Nation is a sweet name. It's a name I really cherish so much because it has to do my brand. Yeah. So Global Nation. So we'll be addressing us moving forward as Global Nation. Thank you so much for where that came from. But I sincerely want to appreciate each and every one of you for engaging this channel. Thank you. God bless you real good. And I'll see you some other time on Beautiful Moments with Annydee. God bless you real good. Bye.